Hello and welcome back to the US Midwest on Manstein difficulty, and I'm trying a new schedule of recordings, so let's see how this is going. For not how, but how long this is going. I'm trying to do a video very early in the morning before I start working. So let's see if I can do this for a longer time, but I'm confident, and at the moment it feels good. Sitting here with my coffee, and first thing in the morning is looking at the Panzer Corps map. And we're on turn 7 of Manstein, and we are making good progress, and let's see how we are doing, and let's start the turn. We have to get rid of the final Canadian infantry units here. They are blocking our way. Trying to reduce the risk of losses by applying mass attack bonus with the scout. Scouts are very useful in that regard because they can move on afterwards. And here we have to deal with the Pershing, forcing it on the river, and now it's not dangerous anymore. We are blocking both bridges. And this way we should be relatively safe. Nothing bad should happen here. The airfield is ours, so we can resupply our air force. And then, we are beginning the attack on Omaha. And this will be tricky. Those tank force here is, not exactly easy to take out. But our Worth ranks Tiger 2s are doing a great job. Switching to the south here, and here I'm trying to force some surrenders, and then we're basically broken through the resistance here, and that's a nice thing. I already said that about breaking through in the south. There's not that much resistance, so you can really exploit that. And now Omaha, let's see. We cannot do. I think I'm going to attack here, but I have no support artillery to suppress it anymore. And this doesn't look like a good position here. I think we have taken the city this turn. No, we did it last turn, but still there's a possibility of a counterattack, and the Brombear in the city, that's not ideal. Let's see if I'm pulling it out. Nope. I did not, and I didn't attack. But, well, one moment, let's stop. So, a counterattack out from the city, damaging our Jagdpanther further. That's going to be expensive. And they did nothing here, so I didn't risk an attack here because this one wasn't suppressed. Don't want any losses on this Tiger 1. And apparently they didn't want to risk an attack here. Don't know why, but yeah, I'm happy with that. And no movement in the south as expected. So let's move back to the northern front. Here we have to break the final resistance in the city. Maybe force a surrender here. Nope. Yeah. And the losses are starting to add up. At least our fighters are doing a great job in reducing the strength of this guarding force. Yeah, now we can do it. Yeah, worked out. No losses. Using the planes for scouting and yeah, using the opportunity in the south, we can gain a lot of ground here. And yeah, here I'm starting to violate my own rules. Doing not safe attacks. I absolutely wanted to destroy this anti-aircraft cannon and I didn't wait for artillery support. This, yeah, saved one turn, but it's very questionable if that's worth it. Let's see if we are even in a position to... Yeah, we are not in a position to exploit this. Yeah, of course, this anti-aircraft cannon is gone, but I think there's still one here. And we're in no position to attack Omaha anyway, so... Yeah, waiting for artillery support here would be a great idea, but as I already mentioned, I feel a lot of pressure here for time. So I got in the mood of pressing on the attack, and yeah, that will show in heightened losses over the course. And yeah, let's see how this is playing out. Yeah, forming a defensive line here, and now I'm positioning myself better, blocking the city with an infantry unit. If they're trying to counterattack here, they will get smashed. Securing the line with the Tiger II, supported by 2 artillery pieces, so we are safe in this direction, we are safe here. And here comes the counterattack. 19 strength pattern and 5 damage on my Panther. Yeah, so safety is always relative. Yeah, and very important, we didn't attack on Omaha anyways, so getting rid of this anti-aircraft cannon is absolutely useless. We cannot press on here anyways. We've only infantry here. Our tanks are still occupied with besieging Omaha. So yeah, this was a waste, and 2 damaged infantries. It's not much, but it accumulates. Yeah, and our level bomber still occupied in the north, so that was completely useless. Yeah, now for Patton. Ah, even the Stuka gets damaged. But I saw no other way of destroying him. At least he's gone. Yeah, and this Tiger 2 is completely out of position. Don't know if you noticed that. Yeah, more losses. Yeah, this Tiger 2. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm going to take on this group already. It's turn 9, so I don't know why I'm pressing on that hard here. It's, yeah, too early. No use in taking this target on turn, don't know, 15, for example. Why? There's no reason for it. And doesn't help us. We are still occupied around Omaha, and this is not an easy target to break on Manstein. Two very strong Pershings here. The first one, Patton, is gone, but still, this is difficult to break. The Jackson, very dangerous even for a Tiger 2. And we couldn't get rid of the anti-aircraft cannon, so yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble here because, yeah, at least the Stuka is safe because, yeah, they could go this way, but that's very unlikely. More likely is they're going to resupply it. Yeah, trying to, yeah, and that's another problem. Well, at least we ambushed one tank here. Too aggressive at the approach. Artillery got damaged, and losing the 4th overstrength point on an artillery piece is really expensive. And yeah, the problem here, once the enemy spots units, it is going to attack. I don't have another heavy tank here that could protect the second bridge. There's always a risk you're drawing units from the north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you're putting a tank here or artillery piece or whatever, you will get smashed from the back. So Omaha is, yeah, a tricky target, and yeah, placing an infantry unit to guard this bridge against those Pershings or those Shermans, that's suicide mission basically. So yeah, trying to get rid of this anti-aircraft cannon didn't work out. Now we don't have forces to attack it because they're weak, And yeah, so this did nothing for us. And there's some kind of misplacement of troops. So I got distracted with my task forces. I don't know which tiger, but I'm missing a tiger too in this location that, yeah, could basically guard the second bridge. And I have 2 strong forces in the south at the moment. I don't need them here. Yeah, but I'm indeed going for the attack. Ah, 3 damage on the Jagdtiger. That's not good. Now only 1 damage on the anti-aircraft cannon. Now this attack is about to fail. So I'm taking risky attacks now. Another 3 damage on the Tiger 2. Yeah, we had to get rid of the anti-aircraft cannon. There was no way around it. And now my tanks are a little bit too damaged to do any more safe attacks. They cannot suppress the enemy, even if they have the initiative advantage. And once you're in a position like this, it gets, yeah, more difficult turn by turn. So the Americans are wearing us down bit by bit. And yeah, we are making good progress, so we are very quick here, but that came with the price. Yeah, not saying that all those decisions are bad. There are some good moves here. I'm blocking these tanks. This is why I forced my way over the bridges, because if you're rushing on one front section, you're kind of, yeah, you have to do it on the other ones as well, because if you move forward here, you have to protect your artillery. So the only way to do it is force your way across the bridges and cut them off. So now it's very unlikely for them to swing through here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they cannot do it because they have to move around the Tiger 2. And yeah, that's good, but not necessary. Still 11 turns to go. So yeah, just take your time. Let Omaha be. Wait until you can take out the aircraft cannons, then position your tanks and your artillery, and then attack. This was a hastened attack. This forces me, yeah, so one bad decision forces other bad decisions. Yeah, because you're out of options, basically. Yeah, and even counter-attacking. Yeah, they catch My scout here wanted to go for the artillery, I think. But now we have to withdraw here anyway. To retake those mountains or those hills. And now we are down to using scouts as frontline units. So that's not ideal. And yeah, very doubtful this force has enough power to punch through here. But yeah, we will try anyways. And yeah, on the bright side, the Americans are getting worn down as well. But now yeah, forcing surrenders is the only option left because we lack the firepower to really take them on directly. Yeah, but the Omaha, yeah, it's lagging behind. Ideally, in the other... one moment, let's... Now we see again. In the other playthroughs I did on this scenario, we always formed more or less a straight line. And if you take a look at the minimap now, this is not a straight line. We are very... Yeah. The different sections of the front don't look very coordinated, and this is causing the problems. Yeah, and they are not really coordinated. Now I'm already in some kind of emergency mode. Knowing it's not going well, this results in trying to even in trying harder basically, and that's not a good idea either. Yeah, but slowly we're getting the upper hand here. Another damage point. Now this Jagdpanther is in a big risk, so I have to take a risky attack with the bombers. Works out, but could as well lost the strength point here again. And now Omaha is ours, so we can start redeploying our units. Yeah, artillery gone. So, not enough units to... One moment. Yeah, I'm not having enough units here to form a perfect defensive line. Because they attacked without waiting for support. Damn section commander. And... Yeah, they're running out of ammo and maybe we're going to break through, but we already lost 2 units here, and one got badly damaged. The others are basically useless now. We are bringing in support from the air, but it's not true. raining. So our Luftwaffe is useless here. But at least we're over the Mississippi now. Yeah, and I'm trying to use the rain for scouting. You can send forward your aircraft. If we have better weather next turn, we will have perfect intel on the enemy. But yeah, it seems like we're pulling through, despite the losses and the problems. Yeah, let's take a minute to evaluate the situation again. Yeah, in the south, I have to withdraw my damaged units. Don't want to lose the Jagdpanther completely. So now we have 3 strong armored units here, guarded by artillery. We have those 2... Yeah, they are not lousy tanks. They're great tanks, but still doubtful they're enough to break through here. This group still is a formidable opponent, but the Luftwaffe can take care of them, and we have strong armored units here, so that's not a problem. They're getting attacked from the north as well, and yeah, here the situation is under control. There's no risk here, so I think maybe we're going to make it after all. Yeah, singling out one tank after the other, going for the Pershing first. And now the order of battle is perfect again. We have enough units here to form a defensive line. We attack them from both directions. But still, this 1000 battle group, yeah, with support of the Luftwaffe, they're going to make it. Yeah, now we have to move all our units, nothing happening here. At least no reinforcements on the final targets. Deploying the Fallschirmjägers in the woods or in the forest, that's always a good idea, especially if you're dealing with armored forces. And now we are already closing in on the final targets on turn 14. So we are really quick. That's the positive aspect. Yeah, the Luftwaffe can already harass the final targets, digging them out. And once those final armored elements are dealt with, we're basically through, but... yeah, now the resistance is collapsing, so... even forcing some surrenders. Using infantry for the attack on the city. But still, kind of unnecessary losses here. Again? Why? Yeah, that's, I think, the equivalent to playing on tilt here. Yeah, and this scout in the front, I don't know what its purpose exactly is. It doesn't help to gain scouting information if the Air Force is already over the target. We are already seeing everything, so what is the scout doing here? It is auxiliary unit, we don't need it anymore, and yeah, not a big issue, but yeah, it's a bad style of playing, I think. Yeah, Bismarck, that's obviously not going to be a problem. And now the resistance is collapsed. The way towards our final targets is clear. So now we only have to move our units in. They are not fighting back anymore. They are busy with reinforcing. Yeah, now we can simply overwhelm them. too much firepower for them to handle. Yeah, no resistance. They're not. I think they've already given up. And we should be able to maybe do it on this turn. Yeah, no, not this turn. Next turn, I think. Impossible to take the 1000 city. Yeah, another surrender here. Nice. Bismarck is going to fall. Yeah, and only one Fallschirmjäger unit is left. That should be easy. Maybe we can force a surrender here as well. Yep, done. And that's it. And we even managed a decisive victory. So, yeah, decisive victory on Manstein, it's possible. But, yeah, now you might ask, why is this a failure? Yeah, it's a completely failed mission. Because, yeah, we have pretty high losses and you don't gain any, yeah, notable amount of prestige on the American scenarios. So going to the next scenario, we have around, I don't remember, like 2,500 or maybe close to 3,000 prestige points. And that's not enough to bring the units we have back to the ranks level we need. So I think we can bring them up to 10th ranks points and reinforce the artillery. But like the tanks, no way with this amount of prestige to get them back to 12th ranks points. We have lost a scout. Those Jagdpanthers are completely damaged, so very expensive to bring them back to 10th ranks points. So not enough prestige to go into the next scenario. So attempting a victory on the US West Coast with units that are not up to 4th ranks on Manstein, that's out of the question. We cannot do that. So this is why this scenario is completely failed. And I had to redo it. And I'm not going to show the victorious attempt, but I can tell you what are the differences. For the next try on this one, I used more prestige. I formed kind of focus, or I don't know how to call them, tanks and tag planes that I brought up to 13 strength points. That's actually helpful because that reduced my losses dramatically. So maybe I have to, normally I'm not very happy to use too much prestige on overstrengths, but on Manstein it really can be helpful. 13th ranks Tiger 2 most of the times can attack with impunity. So even a Pershing is not, if you suppress the Pershing with artillery or bombers, the 15th ranks Tiger 2 is enough to finish it off without taking losses. The 12th ranks, it takes losses sometimes. You see here, this Tiger 2 got knocked down to 8, and my 13th rank Tiger 2s on the other attempt, they got through completely undamaged. The same for the Air Force. You see, we took losses here and there, but if you have a combination, a fighter with very good units, for example, initiative heroes, not units, that's up at 13th rank points, and supported by another fighter that has, let's say, 10 or 11th rank points, doesn't matter, he adds to the initiative bonus, he can suppress the enemy at attack, and with a little bit of luck will get through undamaged. And the lower fighter can finish off. So you always need 2 fighters to destroy a 15th ranks Manstein unit. So use a strong one and a weak one in combination. They will do it, and most likely won't get any losses. Like we saw, the 12th ranks fighters are not enough. They're even at 4 experience level 4, they will get damaged. And I think I pulled through my fighters on the other attempt with, I'm not sure, I think I did take losses, but they were minimal. And same with the tanks. Using primary attack tanks like the Tiger 2s, very wolf ranks, and really the others in the support role. The Panther, this one is a primary as well. The Jagd Panther only in a support role. In the other Let's Play, I took it pretty slow, used all the time, nowhere near a decisive victory, but doesn't matter. And I never deployed these Jagd Panthers in exposed roles, only to finish off units that got damaged by the Tiger 2s. And this way, way less losses, because of the soft cap that's hitting really badly with 13th ranks Tiger 2s. I ended up with, I think I didn't even have 1000 prestige on that attempt. So that really hurts, but because I did take almost no losses, I was able to reinforce all my units. We are at the start of the US West campaign. All is at perfect strengths where I want it. No prestige left to buy any units, but that's better than not even being able to reinforce everything. So that's the lesson you can learn about that. Overstrengths, kind of useful. Does hurt your prestige, but if you manage to pull through with minimal losses, it's worth it. And don't rush it. And that always, and I think this showcased how important it is to coordinate your front sections. If this doesn't work out perfectly, you're forcing yourself to bad decisions, and yeah, this accumulates in a lot of losses. And I think with that, we can finish this mission. And yeah, see you at the US West Coast. And hopefully we can do something there, even on Manstein. I highly doubt it, but yeah, maybe we can pull it off. So yeah, have a nice day and see you. Bye.